What's going on, SixPackAbs.com? It's Thomas DeLauer, and normally I'm in the kitchen giving you nutritional information, but today I want to break it up a little bit. I want to teach you about something that I use in my own training known as time under tension. Now, time under tension is a whole different ballgame, okay? It's not about lifting as heavy as you can. It's not about volume. It's really about how long the muscle is under stress. And it's a big, big thing, and it's a way to save your joints. I'm someone that used to lift heavy a lot, and now I'm feeling the effects. Even at a relatively young age, I'm starting to feel old. I'm starting to feel like my joints are hurting, I'm having issues with my back, and it's all from years of training heavy. So it's been very near and dear to me to start training a little bit different, and that's exactly why I want to teach you. Not only is it safer, but it's actually more effective when it comes down to hypertrophy and muscle volumization to train focusing on time under tension. Today, we're focusing on the bicep. So I want to give you my 3-part bicep routine that is absolutely amazing. You can use it as a compound set where it's going to truly obliterate your biceps in a really powerful way. Now, I'm not one to brag or anything like that, but I would say my best body part in terms of things that I work on probably are my biceps. Now, it has a lot to do with just genetics in general, but I will tell you, this kind of training makes a big difference. So what I'm going to start with is something known as 21s. You've probably heard of them before. Now, I have a little bit of a different way of doing them. I'm going to explain as I do them. So one thing you might notice right out the gate, no heavy weight. I'm not doing anything crazy. This is nothing, okay? I'm not doing anything nuts. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with 7 full range motions. 1, nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, all focusing on tension, okay? 5, 6, then I complete 7. Then I'm gonna do bottom range. This is gonna work the lower head of the bicep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Now I'm going to do 7 just top range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down nice and slow, time under tension, boom. Whole idea of that is I am exacerbating the effect on the muscle fibers, focusing on lower head and then also on the outside head of the biceps as well. So I'm getting a really, really nice pump, and it's all stemming from the fact that I'm focusing on the time under tension rather than just slinging heavy weights. Okay, let me show you another one. We're gonna head on over here to the dumbbells. Normally when people do any kind of like bicep routine or they're doing inclines, they have the incline not very high. I'm gonna say, put this sucker nice and low. And I'm gonna grab a couple of dumbbells, nice and light. I'm thinking probably 20 pounds. And here's what I'm gonna do. You want that stretch, you want that time under tension. So here's what we focus on. You want that upper arm perpendicular to the floor, meaning the upper arm is gonna go straight up and down. A lot of people, when they do incline curls, they keep their arms like this. That's cheating, you're not getting the full stretch. Look at the difference between this and this. You want that stretch. By sort of sublocating your shoulder back a little bit like that, you actually engage the biceps a lot more in that stretch position. So now, nothing fancy, but nothing with the upper arm is moving. Only the forearms are moving. So I'm focusing on a nice contraction and a really big stretch at the bottom. See the difference between doing this and doing this? Nice big stretch, letting it almost hit the bottom. Okay, don't even need to do many reps of that. I'm gonna think maybe 10 to 12 is all you'll need to do. So you're going from the 21s straight over to these, and now I have one other thing that we're gonna throw into the mix. Heading over to the pull-up bar, and I'm not gonna do regular pull-ups. I'm gonna do chin-ups with my palms facing back and a nice close grip. What's this gonna do? Well, it's gonna allow my insertion of my bicep, but also the insertion of my tricep to be in a little bit more of a stretched position, which is gonna focus the load on a different part of my biceps. Totally different ball game. Again, focusing on that time under tension. So, I'm gonna grab nice and close, palms facing back, and we're focusing on the biceps here. We're not focusing on the back. Normally, we're focusing on the back. I wanna go super slow, and I'm gonna take 3 seconds on the way down. Focus up. 1, 2, 3, and stretch it. Focus up. 1, 2, 3 to stretch it. Focus up. 1, 2, 3 to stretch it. I'm not even gonna count reps. I'm just gonna go until those biceps fail. That's the whole idea of time under tension. All biceps, not a lot of back. Stretch it. One more. Does not take much to get an outrageous pump. All you're gonna do is cycle through that 3 times. That's it. That's your bicep blaster. Do that at the end of a workout, do it at the end of your back day, whatever. But that's gonna take you a collective total of maybe 10 minutes, and your biceps are gonna have so much tension on them, you're not gonna be able to move them. So I'm a little out of breath after just doing that. So I'm not gonna lie, that torches it, and it causes a good amount of pain in a good way. So if you want more of these tips, make sure you let us know over on SixPackAbs.com so I know what kind of science to bring to you, what kind of things to show you, and as always, keep it locked in here on SixPackAbs.com.